In this video, I'll show you how to make delicious copycat restaurant recipes at home that are perfect for anyone managing diabetes. Head on over to that ice maker and fill your cup about halfway full. Now, this is where folks are going to say, ooh, I have a Sonic ice maker. Can I use that? Of course you can, boo-boo. I just use the ice maker from my refrigerator. And to that nicely crushed ice, we're going to add a half a cup of our heavy whipping cream. And you can see that this is the Kroger brand because you are correct. I bought this at Kroger. I love my Walmart. I love my Drug Emporium. But today, Kroger won. Now, can you do the fancy one? You can. Can you do coconut milk? You can. Y'all know I don't really care for it. I would not do almond milk because it is incredibly thin. Half a cup of our heavy whip is going to yield about 3.3 grams of carbs. I stress heavy whip in this recipe because it's going to make it so incredibly thick. To this, we add our tablespoon of our Hershey's cocoa, a tablespoon of cocoa, 3 grams of carbs, 2 grams of fiber, yielding 1 net carb. I only use 1 tablespoon. There are some folks out there, my husband being one, who will put 2 tablespoons of cocoa. Gang, make this frosty your own. If you want to add more, it's going to be okay because it's still going to be under 10 grams of carbs. Yes! To sweeten it up, I'm going to add a little bit of brown sugar swerve. Why brown sugar swerve, Shelly? That's all I had. I was out of the granular one. I normally would use granular. I'm using 1 full tablespoon. Now again, I am perfectly okay with 1 tablespoon. Some of y'all need a little bit more sugar. Honey. And y'all gonna want to use 2. Husband, let me know in the comments section which one you will use. We're gonna go ahead and blend this. This is averaging about 6 grams of carbs. Now remember, if you go up a little bit on the cocoa, we're gonna add a little bit more. But gang, this is so awesome. It's delicious. Subscribe if you're gonna make this. Scroll in the comments section below for the exact recipe and so that you can download a wonderful low carb menu. I would love it if you were subscribed and see you all soon. But wait. Go see how you can make an amazing keto raspberry ice cream. Much love to you all, gang. Bye-bye.
Y'all, I did it, y'all. I am so happy. I transformed Popeyes biscuits from 24 carbs to under 2 net carbs. With only 3 ingredients, you gonna be singing, love that chicken from Popeyes. Okay. It's pretty obvious I cannot sing, but you gonna be happy. You gonna be cutting cartwheels because it's time to make Popeyes biscuits that all my diabetics can have. I gotta be honest though. Oh, and if you don't know me, I'm Dietitian Shelly. Ooh, I work with clients who are diabetic, PCOS, insulin resistant. Hey, we're gonna lower those carbs. We're gonna lower that blood sugar level together. And we're starting with an ingredient called Carb Quick. Now, before you get on your high horse, or before you grab that rosary and pray all them Hail Marys, yep, I'm Catholic. Hear me out. I get it. This is not gluten-free. This is not a gluten-free product, so back off. We're not going to fight. We'll let Jesus take the wheel, Jesus take the mouth. This is a treat. Now, Carb Quick is made with carbulose. And carbulose is a very high fiber product. This is in Carb Quick. We have 2 cups in our bowl. The thing about Carb Quick, what I want you to think about is if I put my hand over the word carb and you see quick, you'll all of a sudden think of Bisquick. This is a replacer for Bisquick. I do like this product, and I live a 95% gluten-free lifestyle, but every once in a while, I need a biscuit. I need things that almond flour will not work for, and for me, I tested this recipe with a ton of almond flour. I even added baking powder to it. It just did not work. You could get Carb Quick at, believe it or not, Walmart. I get it at a store here called Drug Emporium. I'm sure you can order it online, just type it in, really quick. And I'm going to give you the flat out definition. Carbulose is made through a process that contains enzyme modified wheat as well as plant fiber. It doesn't contain any soy protein, sugar alcohols, dairy, saturated fat products. I like it. I do like it. So please, gang, if this is something you don't want to use, kindly click off the video. I don't do negative energy very well, and go and say your 10 Hail Marys and be on your merry way. You see that I've made a tunnel. Now, y'all know by now I am a 4-H'er, grew up in Louisiana, participated in my 4-H. I got the pictures to prove it, got the receipts, made a little tunnel. And to this, I'm adding a half a cup of sour cream. Notice I'm adding it in 2 parts. For me, it just mixes a lot better. So you could do it all at once. It doesn't really matter. I just prefer to kind of take the easy road out. Y'all know by now, I like things easy. I don't like things difficult. I don't shop at the difficult stores. I do want to go back to the carb quick though. The net carbs in it is 2 net carbs is a very high fiber flour. Now to this, I'm going to add a half a cup of our 7-Up. Now, again, this is where some of y'all will say, can you use Zevia? Absolutely. I just could not find Zevia Lemon Lime at the stores. And I have a lot of stores where I live. I guess it was just a popular item at the time and they were out. It's okay. And we're going to combine this. Now, the thing to know about biscuits, gang, and then, when you go to Popeyes, y'all, I love Popeyes. Tell me what y'all favorite item is. I about cried when they took the onion rings off the menu. And Popeyes has just such a really nostalgia for me. This is a series I want to start. A lot of nostalgic recipes that I want to make over. Do the copycat style for you. This was where I went. And I mean, this just kind of takes it back. Tell you how old I am. 34. I hope you got that. I mean, back in the day, I'm from Houma and we used to go shopping in New Orleans. Now Homa's really built up. They have some great, a lot of the stores that are in New Orleans. But man, when I was growing up, it's like it was a trip to go to New Orleans to go shopping. And usually it was right before school started and we went to Sam's. I know y'all know Sam's Club, but it was only Sam's and Belle Promenade Mall, and that's where we would do school shopping, and we would eat at Popeyes, and I was like, oh, give me that biscuit. I wanted everybody's biscuit. This is why I did this recipe. It means a lot. You stir this. It's going to be a very heavy dough, and I just use a little ice cream scoop, and I scooped it on my parchment paper. Now, this recipe will make about 12 to 15, depending on the size that you use. You see, I have parchment paper. I did not say this earlier. We're going to put this in our oven at 400 degrees. You're going to cook this for about 12 to 15 minutes. Now, in a lot of the Popeyes biscuits recipe, it says, hey, you're just going to, pour some butter on top. You can see I really did not need to do that. I don't like to add extra calories where I don't need to. This recipe is so easy. It's so delicious. I want you to make it. Tell me about your nostalgia Popeyes or any other restaurants recipes that you want me to make over. And gang, if you were too busy laughing without writing this recipe down, scroll in the description box. Also scroll down there and get your menu. And gang, much love. Would love it you subscribe. Take care. Bye-bye.